Audio 8.1.
On today's programme, we're talking about the brain. The brain is an amazing organ. It can learn, it can remember, it can think. But there are many myths about the brain, stories a lot of people believe, but which are not true. My guest today is neuroscientist Dr. Jerry Fernandez.
Good morning.
And I'm hoping he'll be able to tell us what's true and what's not.
I'll certainly do my best.
OK, so first question. Is it true that we only use 10% of our brains?
Ah, yes, the 10% myth. This is one of the most common myths about the brain. But don't believe everything you hear. The truth is that we use all of our brain. We don't use all of it at the same time, but even for a small action, like moving your little finger, we use a large part of it.
Not true, then.
I'm afraid not.
All right. Now, my next question is, are boys' brains bigger than girls' brains?
Surprising as it may sound, this is true. At birth, the average brain of boys is 12 to 20% larger than that of girls.
Really? So does that mean boys are more intelligent?
No, it doesn't.
OK. Next question. Can you remember things better if you listen to classical music?
Ah, you're talking about the Mozart effect. Many people bought classical music CDs after hearing this myth in the 1990s. According to research, however, it isn't true. But who knows? You might enjoy the music anyway.
Absolutely. My next question is, can babies learn more than one language at the same time?
Oh, definitely. Many children grow up in bilingual homes and can speak 2 languages equally well. In fact, some research says that speaking 2 languages can actually improve your brain.
Ah, interesting. And what about this? Is the brain able to repair itself?
In some cases, the brain can repair itself. In other cases, the brain isn't able to repair itself. It depends on how serious the problem or brain damage is. So this is sometimes true and sometimes false.
Right. OK. Thank you. And my final question for you today is, can computers read our minds?
No, of course they can't. But it's an interesting question because scientists believe computers will soon be able to scan our brains and put our thoughts into words. They won't be able to understand the thoughts, though.
So how will that help us?
People will be able to dictate letters and search the internet just by thinking.
Oh, I see. Brilliant. And that also means people with speech problems might be able to communicate just by thinking.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Well, thank you, Dr. Fernandez, for helping us separate the facts from the myths.
My pleasure.